Hey guys, BradM73 here, and I just wanted to do a little unboxing of my airbrush that just arrived today. Also, what just arrived today from modelspace.com were my replace, well, not replacement, but my spare folders. I actually ordered 4 folders. So I think each order, it's like $19.99 on modelspace.com or model-space.com. And you get, each order is 2 folders. So I ordered 2 of those there were 2, the quantity was 2, so that's 4 folders. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Really oddly though, they actually shipped 2 separate boxes, completely separate boxes, with separate shipping labels and everything. Big boxes, I mean, they're like that thick and really big. Each with two of the folders in it. Combined shipping saves some money, people. Well, model space. So this is my Badger. It comes in like a little wooden box. Well, it's actually not wooden. It's like, and I don't know what that is. It's some kind of a surface. This is a 150. Oh my God! It fell out. Okay, so this is the Badger number 150. Oh, feels so nice. The back is actually a lot different than I remember mine being. Mine I thought was curved off at the ends. They might have changed that. Do I have my... Oh yeah, I've got my old one. That's the new tip, which has like these little beveled edges now. Here's my old one. So this one's like over 20 years old. Probably close to 25, maybe even older. And then here's the new one. So pretty similar. The top here is different. The back's a little bit different. But still pretty darn close. I'm actually pretty impressed with how close these guys are. I'm actually going to be sending this one back to Badger for refurbishment. So that'll be cool. So yeah, anyway. I want to kind of show everybody what this comes with. Now, I purchased this from towerhobbies.com. This particular kit runs I think it's $114.99, $114.99. Let's see, there's a little rubber cap that goes there. Fits that down in there. It comes with 1 mixing bottle made in China. No! The airbrushes are made in the USA, though. There is our little spray brush. Now my original bottle was actually metal. So hopefully, let's see, that should end up holding pretty good, I think. Like that. Hopefully I can push that in, because I typically like to put the tube down towards the corner, because your paint's going to go, towards that, the front, and you want to suck up the rest of that paint. I might actually not be using this all that much, though. I might instead be using, let's see, I think this is the large head here. This one has like a L on it. Oh wait, it's on this other piece. This one does not have anything on it. So I'm assuming that this is the medium head. This is the large head. Then I purchased an extra fine head. We also get the tubing, which is actually really good, because my tubing is like 25 years old and it really feels dry rotted. And it looks like it also has the adapter for my my compressor pump. But anyways, oh, and it smells all nice and new. I'm probably going to be using this a lot more, and I might even buy extras of these. These are the little paint cups, so I can just like drop, and hopefully, okay, yeah, the tube goes down. Okay, cool. I kind of want to use this because I don't think I'm going to waste as much paint with this. So very nice. I'll have to get it hooked up and get to painting with it now that I finally have it. So awesome. That is the Badger 150 airbrush kit. Oh, what's this down here? Oh, this is probably the large needle. There's the large needle. Yeah, so this is the Badger 150 kit. It's $114.99. It's the one that comes with the box. I think you can buy it without the box. It comes with all the same things. Oh, there's a little wrench in here for probably tightening this up, since that's where it was. Yes, it's for tightening this. Yeah, you can actually get this without the box. I just wanted it with the box because I don't have a carrying case or anything for my old airbrush, and I wanted a carrying case. And oh, we also have the let's see, this is the web. I don't know what that is. I don't know if this is from Badger or not. It does not look like it's from Badger though. So we have information about the trigger, maintenance and cleaning, replacing the tip, and then how the trigger tension works, and optional. There should be an airbrush hanger. I don't see an airbrush hanger in here. I'll have to look in the... No, I took everything out of the box. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, this sucks. Okay, apparently you're supposed to get an airbrush hanger, which is something you can hang the airbrush on. Now, I already have some of these, though I don't really have anything to attach them to at the moment, which kind of sucks. But... yeah, you can. It's got a little hanger, so you can I could drill into the side of my table if I wanted, and just hang it there while I'm not using it. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that ends up working out. But I'm pretty sure I was supposed to get one with this kit. Okay, this is just about painting. Well, anyway, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Brad M73, and we will see you next time. Okay, so here I am. I've got the two front seats. I have them primed with Tamiya. I think it's just gray or light gray surface primer. And we're going to go ahead and airbrush these in, what color am I airbrushing these? XF55 Deck Tan from Tamiya. And I guess first I need to plug in my airbrush. And the wire is... Alright, so we've got the airbrush plugged in to the air compressor. So that's all ready to go. Now I just need to start mixing some paint. So I'll get my color cup here And we're not going to need a lot. So I am just going to pour just a little bit in here. Actually, that's more than enough. And then I also have some, this is isopropyl alcohol. And you can use lacquer thinner as well if you want. I'm just using this because it's a little bit more convenient. And I just mixing that up with just a scrap, not a scrap brush. It's like a scrap piece of paper. Just kind of an old brush that, you know, you don't really need for too much anymore. And we'll get to spraying. So here we go. Oh. Make sure the color cup's on there. And I'm just gonna slowly. Make sure that I kind of turn at all the different surfaces. Also blow some air on there so that it dries. Got it on a little bit too thick on the seat here. Now I'm just blowing it with air right now so that I can try to dry out the seat just a little bit. It's not going to be that big of a deal because I'm going to be dirtying the seat up. So there's a few little imperfections and probably some maybe a couple bits of dust that dried in the while I was actually priming it. But once the seats are dirty anyway, so they're any of those imperfections are actually going to probably benefit us here, so I'm not too worried about it. And you don't have to worry too much about the back and bottom because those areas are a lot less likely to be seen. Blowing my towel around here. Ah. My technique is not as good as it used to be. Okay, so I think I've got it coated pretty good. I'm going to let this dry for a bit, and then I'll come back. There's a couple little bits in here that I'm probably going to want to sand just very gently, and then I'll probably come back and put another coat on. So we'll be back for that. Okay, so I am back with my front seats here, and just wanted to kind of show you guys how close of a match the deck tan is to the padding that we get supplied. I'm actually just pulling out one of the sprues here. If we put these back to back, and I mean to the naked eye, I don't know how well you can really see it, but it's almost an exact match. It might be slightly lighter, but once you weather it up a little bit, it's almost an exact match. So I was actually thinking about repainting my pads in deck tan, but I don't really think I'm going to need to. I can just, clean off any of the weathering that I don't want, re-weather it, and I think it's going to be it'll be just fine like that. I know a lot of other people are painting their wall pads and things like that different colors, and if you guys want to do that, that's fine. That's up to you, but I don't think I'm going to really go that far with doing that. Now, I have a Testors Create Effects acrylic wash. It is FX Black Wash. I think this is the part number 79413, and supposedly it is a water wash, and all I'm going to be really doing is dabbing some of it into the seats, and then wiping away the excess, and I don't really need a lot. So actually, let me get this piece of sanding paper out here. I don't know why I have that there. Well, actually I do, but that's a whole nother story. All right, so I'm just gonna dab some of this out, and we're just gonna kind of actually I can probably go on a bit heavier. And if I screw this up, it looks really dark right now. But if I screw this up, it's acrylic, so I can just wash this all off, and everything will be fine. So I'm going to take a little bit of toweling here, and I'm just going to start wiping it away. You can see the colors really coming back. It is still kind of dark, so I might actually want to get some water in this, and that's one thing. Oh wait, I do have some water here. Since it's a water wash, I'm just going to tear off a piece of my towel here, get it nice and wet, and just kind of, dab and wash, dab and wash, dab and wash. And do the back. So let's go ahead and put some more of this around the back. Again, the back isn't really going to be seen, but again, we're just going to get this nice and yucky. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm ruining it, but no, once it dries, it's going to look really cool, I promise. I mean, the other seat looks great already, and it's not even like remotely dry, so I can actually kind of just clean up the side a little bit. The back, if you've ever seen pictures from The Empire Strikes Back, or even A New Hope, really, the back of the seats are really pretty yucky dirty. Probably, you know, Chewy's been on there. And again, this is just regular paper towel here. You know, Chewy's been on there. You know, his fur, I'm sure, is just not the stuff that, I don't know, you might have oils in his fur and it just collects dust. And maybe we should make his seat a little bit darker. I don't know. But this one's coming out just a little bit darker. Well, actually, I want it a little bit darker. I'm actually washing off too much of the wash, which I kind of don't want. But we can always reapply some, like down here in the little crevices. Now, the brush I'm using is like it's like an old brush. It's a really kind of a low quality brush. It's nothing special. I'm just gonna kind of lightly dust the seats again, and then we'll just kind of wipe this away. Ah, shoot, now my seat is coming unglued. If I can kind of clean this one up a little bit more. This one's actually, the right one I think is turning out a lot better than the left one. And it's just a matter of kind of going through and keep doing it until I'm happy. I think I've got too much water on that one now. So let's just try to dab some of the, getting it on my arm now. All right, battle scar. Wipe that off my arm before it dries and I start tearing off hairs here. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with those. And again, if we kind of compare them to these pre-washed parts, it's pretty darn close. I'm actually, you know, pretty much happy. I'm probably so happy that I might even call these done. You know, once they dry off, I think they'll be perfectly fine. I did hot glue these down. Actually, I'll just pop this off. I just put a little bit of dab of hot glue on the bottom there. Oh, look at the sides there, how good that turned out. Now, I did some of the hot glue kind of stringed around, and I think there's a couple little strings in here that kind of look more like lint or something like that. I'm probably just going to leave it there. It's not really that big of a deal. It's such a small detail anyway that it's not really going to be a huge thing. And I'm just, you know, prying out the rest of this hot glue. And then I can just, you know, pop these down in my seat, or down in, well, where they're supposed to be. Still not quite happy with this one though. Come on. I go side to side maybe. There, that's a little bit better. I just kind of want like that dirt, you know, really nice dirty look. It's so dirty. Let's see if I can get both of these up close so you guys can really see them. Focus. I'm gonna bump up my exposure a little bit. Hopefully you can maybe see them a little bit better. And there's the backs. Don't really care, you know, what's back here. because you're never going to see that once they're glued into the cockpit anyway. But I think this one's still being a little bit finicky. This one is essentially perfect. That's exactly how I want it. This other one, though, I think it needs a little bit more work. So I'm going to go work on that, and we'll see you either later on in this video or in the next video. Okay, so what I've done here is I've mixed up some, it's XF82, this is Ocean Gray 2 RAF from Tamiya, and I've mixed that up with some thinner so that I can get a few more of these pieces painted, because as you can see, these are just primed, and I want them to be this darker color here, which I'm going to continue to weather and make even dirtier. We like it dirty. Wait, or do we? Actually, let me pour this first. Should be good. No, we're losing some down the side. No. It's all right. Oh, we got some paint in there from before. I just hope I don't start getting a lot of moisture, because I've been getting moisture here lately and I don't have the condenser, so we're just gonna have to kind of hope for the best here. I can hear the moisture building up here, which is not good. Working with these grays like really does my head in, because it's so difficult as you're painting for your brain to kind of interpret whether the paint's actually going on or not. What's going on there? Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit of water. Back, laying it on a little bit thicker. I think I've got the water out of the system now, so I'm gonna just gently spray this on. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what's going on there. I should probably be wearing gloves or something for this, but so I'm going to set that piece aside. That actually looks pretty good. I'm going to start with the next piece here. Actually, let me get some of this out of the way. All right. This is just the upper hallway piece. That little chunk of gunk right there is some hot glue that I used for holding it in place on my cardboard when I was priming. this part's not super critical because, again, it's just going to be the roof of the hallway, but I want to get it on enough so that, you know, any parts visible to my eye at least are going to be covered, and also any parts that would be visible once we have the cushions in place will also be visible. I think that's pretty good. Just going to touch up these end pieces a little bit. Okay, that's, I think, done. Set that over there. Alright, so now we have the little walkway floor here. This to be a pretty flat color. I'm just kind of getting in on the insides of these little access ways here. Come back to this piece really quick because I am starting to see a little bit of variation. more paint down for that one. And finally, we're going to do this piece here. And aside from the 5 little pieces that are going to stand up here, I'll pretty much be finished with the hold area. Oh, except for the little instrument panel. I do want to paint that. And pretty much all of the reference shots that I can find, the instrument panel, or the little, I think that's actually the main computer, is pretty much the same color as the walls. So I think it might be even slightly darker than the walls, so I think what I might do is paint it this XF82 Ocean Gray 2, and then maybe just kind of hit it a couple times with some German gray, which is like a darker gray, or maybe even just dark gray. German gray might be a little bit too dark, just to kind of accentuate some of the shadows. So I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera, but we'll get her done. Not worried about the ends, we're never going to see those. And come on. All right, so I think that's pretty good. And I'm going to come back to the small pieces a bit later, because I'm going to have to take them off, clean them up a little bit, and then respray them. So I'll come back and do that later. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I am just painting the little supports here. And I have them hot glued. I have them hot glued down to the stand. So I'm probably going to have to take these off, maybe clean up the hot glue a little bit, and just touch them up as needed. Some of the parts I may have difficulty. No, maybe not. So it looks like I got a little bit of moisture on that one again. And I don't really even have to hit the backs of these, because you're never going to see them, but just to kind of clean them up. Alright, so I'm pretty much finished there's a few more pieces. There's going to be some like the little, let's see here, the hallway pieces that are going to go in here, like here and here. I'm gonna need to get those and prime those. Those are in episode 20 or issue 20. Going to hit that with some extra paint because why not? But yeah, that should be pretty much it. So I have 95% of the interior primed and ready to go exactly how I want. So yeah, we will come back when I do some more painting. Thanks for watching again, guys.